Alright, let's get this day started. We got a lot to do today. Holy moly! It's Christmas in July! We got tires! Can you believe it? Look at that! Whoa! We got 4 big tires! Yay! Anyway, let's get these loaded up. We gotta get the Mustang on a trailer. We got a lot of work to do. We got a lot to get to today. Get back to you here in a minute, guys. Get this thing back down on the ground. Oh, you didn't know we had that? Yeah, comes in real handy. Get in, back it out. We'll just throw this hood on top of old Project Ranger. I ain't worried about putting scratches on that. And we'll get it loaded on the trailer. Yeah, I'd say I was ready for a fresh set of tires on the old GMC. Of course, we laid waste to the rears just before we came here. That was fun. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Alright, we're on the last one. We're getting the third to last aired up. Start balancing that. We're using this pretty fancy Hunter tire installation machine. It's pretty slick. It's got a tire elevator. We'll show you what that does. We're actually mounting these on with the rim upside down, so just a possibility of damaging the rim. I'd rather damage the lip on the back side more than the front side. But since these are running heavy duty composites, less likely that you're going to damage a rim. So go ahead and lift this up. It saves your back. Isn't that cool? And you just flop it over. Uh-oh, forgot to do something first, didn't you? Yeah, we kind of need this deal. Think of it like a distributor. It's got a rectangle slot that has to go down and meet another facet, if you want to call it a facet. Once that's engaged, then you can run it down, tighten it down. That's what holds the rim in place. This is just a silicone spray. Here's the first part of it. What we're going to do is drop that bead over the back side first. Then we'll have to access the valve stem. Right there. So all you do is just grab your razor blade and you just cut it off, and we install the new one. So he's installing the new one right now. That tool pulls it through. Just like that. We're on. So this comes out. We have to release this rim for the fixture that it's on. That's how we were able to do this upside down. We also found that the fasteners that come with the machine are weak, so we actually grabbed some universal fasteners here out of our parts bin. We found that that's working pretty well.
Very weak.
You'd think for a very expensive tire machine that those would be much better, but they're not. Plus, there's no way to actually physically tighten it with a wrench, so it's just designed to use your fingers. I don't see how that's going to work in the long run. So now I'm just going to tip it back onto the elevator, send her down. And now we're going to seat the beads. We've gotten lucky so far. We haven't had to use any ether. So what we're listening for is 2 bangs. The 2 bangs indicate that the front side and back side are sitting to the rim, just like that. This will continue airing up. We'll put the stems back in, then take it over to the balancer and finish airing up and putting the weights on. Alright, this computer is calculating where to put the weight and how much. Indicated by the laser line down there. We'll be using these tape weights and possibly a bead weight, but hopefully we don't have to do that. Here's another machine. The machine we're using to replace this one, along with that. We simply just clean the brake dust off, the road grime with a good old brake cleaner, and we have fixed the weights. And if you're running black rims, they do have the dark colored weights, so they blend in a little better. Instead of these things, if you got a chrome rim or a bright aluminum rim, you'll run those. And this will be so on and so forth. We're not going to keep you bored here. Run this one more time and then we'll go back to the truck and we'll start putting these on the truck. Oh, did we also mention this is our new shop? Anyways, I guess we can dream. There's our old laid to waste set of tires. Yeah, don't look too close at the old girl. Oh, our new skins are going on. Get them on, get them torqued down. And we gotta turn our attention to the Fox and get this AC vac down. Alright, we're all set. Got the old torque wrench out, and I torqued these down to spec. Also wanted to mention that torque spec was also with the truck sitting on the ground, full weight, tires touching. You're not going to try and torque things down in the mid-air, it's not going to work. Another thing that I've done is I've applied anti-seize to the two contact points, because these are held on with Allen screws. Kind of similar to what they were doing in the mid-80s. A lot of your trim panels were held on with stuff like this. I guess they thought it looked cool. If you don't know which one's which, just use a magnet. These are all plastic here. These two are steel. Alright, get back to here in a minute. Yeah, right. Just kidding. Wouldn't that be sweet though? Well, that depends on you guys. The more you watch, the more you subscribe, we might have something like this, which will bring you even better content from Woodchuck's Garage.